Hello Lillas, I just want to show you guys my Lovey. I'm thinking I'm gonna name her Lovey, and maybe spell it like love. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. I think I want to name either True or Love, but I think I want to name her Love. I really do. I think I want to name her Love. I think that was where my energy was at the time of purchase. I think while I painted her, I think after I painted her, I was just in love. So I think I might name her Lovey. Or Love. Love, but I'm gonna call her Lovey probably. But I just wanted to talk to you guys really quickly. Like, okay, so here are some of the things. Like, some people might be like, oh yeah, some babies, are not as cute as others. But I think for me, the realism in certain babies, like, it's rare. I think the reason why I'm so in love with this baby is because it's very rare that we get such newborny babies. Like, her size and proportion is really true to a newborn. Like, my grandbaby was long. Matter of fact, let me see. I think I got his measurements over here. He was, where did it say? He was 20.5 inches. And I believe he was like seven, I don't know. He was 7 pounds, 8 ounces. So he's like the exact same size as Zende. When he was born. But the way that the sculpting is on this baby, like, she didn't do like unnatural rolls and creases and all that stuff. It's very, very, very much like a new baby. Like, very much like my grandson. Like, he had dainty hands, but they were long. And I don't like to call him dainty because he was a boy, but he had big hands. He had long feet. He had big feet. And I say big feet, but still dainty, but very like long, like, feet. And so when I see a sculpt like this, it just really triggered everything in me that reminds me of that fresh newborn baby. Not alone how soft she is, and her, just even like her with her eyes, like her expression is just everything. Now, I may change her eyes down the road if I ever come across some that I really, really like. The blue Clara is cool and all that, but sometimes you have to be careful with that because then it gives like sickly. I think her eyes are good where they are. I didn't overly want to do anything. I really played more on color than I did like overly veining and overly this and overly that. She does have like some blemishes and stuff like that in her, but that's like very like natural. Her skin is still kind of on the blotchy side, but more so to the naked eye, and you have to get really up close to her and really see that. But like, she just, like, and her little wrinkles are just amazing. She is such a beautiful sculpt. When I went for this sculpt, the first thing I saw, I was like, I don't usually go for these type babies. And I'm like, but she just screamed real to me. And then even I knew like the pore probably wasn't going to come as clean cut as what I'm used to, especially in that price bracket. But I was like, it's something that's doable. And it's a bristle, paintbrush bristle or something right there, but I'll get it later. But the sculpting itself was so worth it for me. She feels like so soft and yummy. I was careful not to like overly texture her or anything like that, so she has like a more velvety skin type feel. Not too super smooth and not too super textured. So, but I thought about tipping like her nails and stuff, but I was like, nope, I really like them just like how they are with this particular baby. So, and I did her palms. I didn't want to exaggerate her palms or anything. I think sometimes we over exaggerate like the painting on the babies, but I wanted her to have the lighter hands, but they're also like detailed in like in her wrists and stuff like that, but it's like probably more so that you won't see unless you're actually looking at her face to face. But I love that her head turns very easily from side to side, no problem either side. She's just very beautiful. Love how her shoulders are, and then it feels like she has like a bone right there. Just very, I mean, everything about her, just, she is such a dream. Like I said, I'm gonna play around with the front of her hair when I get to that point to be able to root her. And I want to root her very, very newborny. I don't want to overdo it. I want it simple. Like even when I get to like her eyebrows and stuff, I'm gonna keep it very, very faint, very baby. I did be very careful not to over exaggerate her grumpy look, because I learned how to do that with paint. I just usually go with the expression and really just like go all in, and this time I was like, I want to calm her down just a little bit, so in her painting she doesn't look, I could have made her look really, really grumpy, but I didn't want to exaggerate that. I just wanted her, she doesn't even look grumpy to me, she just look expressive, and she looks like she's gonna do something. Like she don't look angry, I should say. But yeah, I usually like babies with a fuller lip. I was worried about that, but it worked out. She is definitely gonna be a passy baby, for sure. But like I said, she is okay without a passy as well, but I do like her, prefer her with the passy. Look at her, she was like, and how do I prefer you? You're not the cream of crops either, lady. I love you, but I'm your mommy and I will beat your girl, what? Okay, for real. Don't talk to me like that, be respectful. But yeah, so this is my Lovey, guys. And I tried on the outfit from Auntie Tiffany, the one with the pants and stuff, and she actually really, really fits it. So, well, I tried on the pants, and so it really is newborn. It just looked bigger on the hanger. So I'm probably gonna dress her and Zendaya like, and I'll probably take them some pictures, but I gotta wait. I got a lot to do, guys. So I'll get back with you guys. Don't forget, guys, also, you know who Silicone she reminds me of too? This monkey. So can y'all, every chance I get, I have to keep, if y'all want them, I actually reached out. You know what, I reached out to the sculptor and I asked about putting armatures. I know one other person that I could probably send her to get armatures, and if I end up getting armatures in her, I'll probably end up keeping her, and just because I really don't want to think that I should have to lower the price to get her sold, but I was doing it because I overspent and it wasn't on dolls. I bought me something personal for my home, and which I am loving so much. So yeah, this baby, this is like, this silicone reminds me of Lovey silicone too. Lovey silicone is like this too, see, like, hold on. So the monkey is $9.75. If it don't sell and I get it armatures, then I'll, you know, won't be that. But yeah, but this is what I'm showing you. Like, her silicone is like the monkey too. It's really like a marshmallow. Look at that. This baby is, I'm gonna tell you, I don't want to tell y'all. I'm gonna just leave it at, I don't want to say too much about this baby because I ain't gonna go there, but I'm just gonna tell y'all that this baby is definitely state of the art. Like, as far as the sculpt, I'm not even talking about my painting, I'm talking about just the sculpting itself. This is an amazing sculptor. I've been watching her for years though. And I had her, one of her babies, years ago. So yeah. In fact, one baby that I want really, really bad, I just saw another baby that I may actually go with that baby instead of that baby. So I don't know, guys. Things are getting crazy, but I can't buy anything right now. I gotta get some of these babies sold in here. Like Jezebel and the monkey, and I kind of thought about selling my cuddle Nori, but it's so hard. I don't think I could do it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna make this video short. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching my little Tuki Nani. Oh my gosh, I love this baby so much. Definitely is. I could have named her Promise, but I don't want to name her Promise. I think I want to name her Love and Lovey, because she's awake and she's my Lovey. I think I want to name her Lovey because I always go to pick her up, and even when she was blank, I would go and pick her up. So I think I'm going to call her Lovey. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.